What is going on, everyone, and welcome to yet another Montreal Expos Out of the Park Baseball 25 episode. We're here for the playoffs. It's the 2027 playoffs. We are, I believe, the 1 seed in the AL. We are the 1 seed, so we have a bye early. So what we're going to do, we're just going to play through the playoffs. You guys know how it goes. We're going to play elimination games if, the situation permits. If it's a 3-0 series lead, we're not going to waste the time to play it. And this episode is just going to go until the playoffs end. So we'll handle this one. We'll do a little offseason recap for arbitration and all that. And then, we'll kick back for the start of free agency just to talk about free agents. So, without further ado, we're going to have a couple IL pop-ups here, I assume. We've got a few guys eligible to come off. Kumar's going to come off in 4 days, so hopefully he is able to play for us. Hopefully that's before the series start. Wildcard series, Boston takes down Kansas. Seattle takes down Minnesota. LA takes down Arizona. And Chicago takes down Milwaukee. We get the Red Sox in the first round. Kumar Rocker, I think it's still 1 day away. So Kumar Rocker, 2 days away, will not be joining us here. If we make it to the World Series, we might get AJ Puck and Perdomo back, and Kumar Rocker. So we'll get some decent reinforcements there. Let's see how we're able to perform in the playoffs. So Mackenzie Gore's taking the first game for us. We lose 15-7. We're gonna change this to the series just so you guys see how the playoffs are going. But Mackenzie Gore got lit up. No, Mackenzie Gore did his job. Only allowed 1 run. It was Jose Soriano who came in and got absolutely lit up. Milwaukee, we win game 2. Rocker comes off the IL, but we can't bring him onto the actual playoff roster mid-series. We win game 3. We win game 4, 20-9. Perdomo suffered a setback, so, completely disregard everything that I said. Ooh, one thing, I don't know if I covered it in the last episode, but I do want to cover here. Wyatt Langford. First Triple Crown in MLB history. Not really. I don't know why the game is saying it's the first in MLB history, but I do believe it's the first since Miguel Cabrera in 2013 for a batter to get the Triple Crown. So that's awesome. Hit 343, 55 homers, 144 RBIs. CJ Abrams took the NL batting title. Looks like the Cardinals just got a new owner. We're going to head back over to the playoffs. So we just beat Boston. We're going to come on over here on the playoff roster over here. We are going to, let's see, who can we sacrifice? Tanner B. We're going to take off Tanner Beebe. We are going to get ourselves Kumar Rocker. That's a huge pickup. He's just going to be a reliever. Long relief. We're going to give him some middle relief action. But that's a huge pickup because that is one of our top pitchers, and if someone else were to get hurt, obviously we now have a very good option to step in. So we're just going to review the divisional series. We won. Chris Bryant, series MVP. Hell yeah, Chris Bryant. Chris Bryant goes 8 for 17 with 2 homers. Hell yeah, and what might be his final season. Baltimore takes down Seattle with Samuel Basallo taking the series MVP. James Outman leads LA to a win over St. Louis, taking the series MVP. James Outman went for 1 homer. Not nearly as good as Chris Bryant, we'll say that. And then the Cubbies win with PCA Pete Crow Armstrong taking series MVP in their win over the Mets. So Montreal against Baltimore. I'm a Boston fan, so that's the Freudian slip there. We got Mackenzie Gore. Let's see who's retiring here. Bracamonte, Cobb, DeVito, no big names. Jeremy Clark, Coledale, all players that did not have an MLB future with us. So here we go, folks. Mackenzie Gore, Corbin Burns. We pick up the win in extras. Got a 1-1 series here. A couple players promoted. We'll take a look. We'll handle IAFAs all later. Not something I am super concerned about. More concerned about being down 2-1. More concerned about being down 3-1 in the ALCS for a second straight year. Really, really wanted to make the World Series this year. So I'm going to be bummed if we drop it, especially drop it 3-1 after being the 1 seed. But I guess we're a 100-win team. They're a 98-win team. So really not too much of a difference here. We're going to play this one. All right, let's hope that we have the advantage here. Harry Ford, you're leading us off. Do us proud, bud. Game 5 of the ALCS. Orioles advance with a win. 45 degrees. We're in Baltimore. It looks like a sold-out crowd, you know. Camden Yards. Let's see what we can do. Strike 3 for Harry Ford to start the game. Charlie Condon out here. Charlie Condon up to bat. Charlie Condon. Okay. A little blooper into the outfield. That's going to be a single. Seager's up, batting third. Seager with a rip, but it's going to get caught. Going to get hauled in. That's Sean Bouchard. Yeah, Sean Bouchard. Ellie's up to the plate. Ellie strikes out swinging, so that is going to be the inning. We are going to go half innings here. Oh, that's bad, guys. I'm just going to level with you. That's bad. 4-run deficit in the bottom of the first. That's not good. Mackenzie Gore. Okay, we get it back. That's fine. Okay, tie game. The 15 seconds of sadness is over. The 15 seconds of sadness is back. We've allowed 2 4-run innings, and we're now down by 4. Got 1 back here. But we give up 2 more. We are not winning this game. We're just going to go straight to the 9th because we're not winning. We're down 6 runs in the 9th. Do you believe in miracles? Because I don't. Corey Seager with a hard hit. It's going to get hauled in, though. Diving catch is at Alec Thomas. Diving catch by Alec Thomas. Gotta respect it. I'm an Alec Thomas fan, so respect it. Ellie strikes out. Ellie's 1 for 5 with 3 strikeouts here in an elimination game. That's unfortunate. Blaze Alexander goes down looking. Greg Weiser closes it out for the non-save. And unfortunately, we are going home for a second time. We did apparently get a 5-star catch in this game, though, so that's pretty cool, I guess. Got the Steam achievement. But we are going home for a second straight season in the ALCS. So, I mean, you got to be happy to make the ALCS, but very bummed to be going home for the second straight season. Come over here. Yeah, Mackenzie Gore just got rocked. Were they grand slams? Sean Bouchard might have hit a grand slam. Sean Bouchard hit a grand slam in the 5th inning. Good for him. Perfect. So we got a Dodgers-Orioles World Series. Jackson Holliday takes home Series MVP in this one. Jackson Holliday lit us up. And Shohei Ohtani takes home Series MVP over here. 4 homers and 18 at-bats. Yeah, Shohei, you deserve it. So we're over here. Orioles-Dodgers. Honestly, that's a very realistic World Series. We could see a lot of that coming up in the future in this real life here. Game 1, LA. Game 2, Baltimore. Game 3, Baltimore. Game 4, Baltimore. Baltimore cannot finish it in Game 5. LA stays alive. Baltimore wins Game 6. Adley Rutschman gets a World Series MVP. We've got Adley Rutschman. Ooh, Max Wagner was balling out for Baltimore. Max Wagner, I think Max Wagner maybe should have been MVP there. I think he got robbed a little bit. Adley Rutschman. Ooh, good for him. Let's see what his career's looked like so far. He missed all of 2025 with an injury. So he's actually almost 30 years old. He's going to be 30 years old next season and has only played 5 MLB seasons. That's not good. Oh, that's unfortunate for Adley. Let's see what it was. Torn PCL. Yeah, the torn PCL will do it. He's still a very good player, but I don't think he's, the world beater that he's been in past games. Or honestly might be in real life, because he's still only like 25 in real life. But yeah, Baltimore takes it. Baltimore's team is so young. Alec Thomas, Kobe Mayo. I mean, they're not as young anymore, obviously, but like Jackson Holliday is only 23. Gunnar Henderson's only 26. Adley's 29. He's the old man in the building. Kjerstad is 28. If someone knows how to pronounce that last name, I would love to learn. So that's that, folks. We're going to advance a couple more days here. We're going to go till the offseason hits. Perdomo's, everyone's got to come off the IL here. Hunter Green, perfect. When is the offseason hitting? Goodness gracious. There we go, next tomorrow. Alright, let's see what happens here. I'm thinking Chris Bryant's retiring. I'm hoping Seager sticks around for more seasons, but I think it's the last we've seen of Chris Bryant. We'll figure it out. Another Steam achievement, awesome. Love to get those. Those are fun. A lot of players here retiring. These are not just retirements, these are also coaching images, things like that. Fantastic score, 999, perfect. I don't see anyone retiring here. Oh, I'm an OOTP genius, TC. Thank you. Okay, we're going to go through. Congrats to Baltimore. Congrats to their young core of monsters. Dylan Cease has voided his contract, which honestly I am okay with. Cease was good for us, but Cease has really not lived up to the ace potential. He's been very good. He was an ace last year, but this past year only 2 WAR, not even 200Ks. So if he wants to avoid it, that's fine. Budget goes up just a little bit. Mike Meekless, retired, going for a PhD, good for him. D'Angelo Jimenez is leaving. That's fine. We're going to bring in a cheaper option. Who moved? Oh, no one moved. My own minor league team. I was like, why is there a Las Vegas Steelers? Dave Bush is leaving. That's okay. We'll bring in someone else. Arizona's offered us a trade already here on the first day of the offseason. We're going to decline it. Top prospects, Chandler Hart. Chandler Hart, a knuckleballer. That's awesome. 80 stuff. Not really too great otherwise. Fastball sucks. Slider sucks. Changeup is eh. Controls there, though. Movement's got pretty weak, but it's got a solid knuckleball. So good for Chandler Hart. Good for the Guardians. That's cool. I'm going to love to see how he progresses. Alfredo DeLoya. I remember when he was in IAFA a few years ago, he is not really panning out too well, but he's only 20, so he's still got plenty of time. Lucas Ramirez is starting to develop, so that's really cool. He's going to kill it in Oakland, I bet. DJ Carrender. DJ Carrender is looking pretty well. First round pick for the Giants. Got some power, got some defense. That'll be a fun one to watch. Jeff Borgman here. Jeff Borgman, first round pick, number 4. Actually had this most recent draft. That's awesome. Out of Florida. Ignacio Polanco, a third round pick in this last draft as well. Looking very stout. East Florida State, so 2 Florida kids. Niera, another pick out of the most recent draft, was stacked. Luis Queen, once again, he was the top pick in this past draft. Very good pitcher, but he's young. Solorio, another IAFA. And Billy Perry, Utah Monarchs. Okay. Good to see that. We're going to come over here. Arbitration, development. Who is this? Stephen Vogt just got fired. Thad Levine, Eric Neander, Joe Espada, and Skip Schumacher. So we're just going to take a look at arbitration. I'll let you guys know. Beebe, we're not going to bring him back for that money. If he wants to come back on a minimum deal, we'll do it. Hunter Brown, you have earned a $3 million extension. We can make that happen for you. 292. How about that? Perfect. Kumar Rocker, 2-4. Yeah, Kumar Rocker, we're bringing you back. 228. Okay. What about 232? Perfect. Clayton Andrews, you came in, you pitched well, but we're going to let you go here, bud. Luis Gill, 1 more year of team control. We're going to execute it. $6 million. We'll give you 5.6. We will give you 5.7. We will give you 5.8. There we go. Jack Leiter, yeah, for 1.6, we're going to bring him back again. He might just end up being a reliever for us. I think that's kind of the path he's working on here. Valencia, you're coming back. Might like to move Valencia. Might like to move Lighter, honestly, as well. Jose Soriano, yeah, you're coming back. We got one more year of you. A lot of these guys, their team control's running out, so we're either going to have to extend them or look to move them before we just don't get anything for them. Harry Ford, you're coming back. Harry Ford. What if we were to try to buy out a few of your years there? What if we went with an eight-year deal? What if we went with a 6-year deal? Take you to age 30. What do you want? I think we're just going to go with the arbitration offer. 1 year, you want 4, we'll give you 3.7. You want 4, we'll give you 3.98. Perfect. Kyle Teal, you have 2.4. You're coming back, buddy. You killed it for us. Blaze Alexander, yeah, you're coming back for this. Nope, we're not long-term extending you, Blaze. Just 1 year. 1 year, 4.5. 1 year. Arbitration ends 4.8, 4.7. Brenton Doyle, we're gonna bring you back. You might get dealt up. Don't get too comfortable here. And then Geraldo Perdomo, we're gonna let Geraldo Perdomo go. Not worth the $2 million. Dylan Cease, I think pretty clearly we're gonna qualifying offer Dylan Cease. JP Crawford's on a minimum contract. We're not going to bring him back right away, but we might bring him back a little later. Why do we have no money? I thought we were going to have more money than this. Casey Mize, yeah, can't bring him back for that price. You were outstanding for us, though. I want to make sure that he knows how appreciated he was. Will Banfield, minor league deal. Kiner Falefa, you can go. Yordi Richard, you can go. Yeah. Why do we have no money? Front office. We've got nothing. Scouting budget's way up there. That could be partly why we're going to go to 12. $12 million. That's going to buy us a little bit of cash. What about projected 2028 salaries here? We're still retaining Juan Soto for another half decade. Hunter Green, we got Caleb Ferguson. I think we're just going to have to start dealing with some guys. I think someone like Jose Soriano, someone like Luis Gil. Charlie Condon, no, we're not going to move him. Like Seager, that Seager contract is going to start to really hurt. Did Chris Bryant not retire? Chris Bryant didn't retire. Chris Bryant's going to start to hurt. Chris Bryant already hurt this year, but he's going to really start to hurt. Good for him, though. Negative 1.2 WAR in the season. Goes out there and gets the ALDS MVP. Good for him. So that is the offseason review. Ooh. We're going to check the waiver wire super quick. Campbell, no. DeJesus, no. Spencer Horowitz, no. Josh Young. Coming off a season in Triple-A. He's only played 4 years in the majors. What are his stats looking like? Wow. He was a minor league player this past year on a $4 million contract. 2023 All-Star? Yeah, 2023 All-Star. That's sad. Josh Young's one of the guys. I once had him in a Rangers save back in 22, 23, one of those two, where he went off for a 9 WAR season in his second year in the MLB and then never did anything again. He just had one massive year. It was so cool. Yeah, I mean, we had some interesting names here on waivers, but I don't think any of them I can really justify tossing a claim on. Choreo is really the only one, but even then, it's only because of his brother. His brother, are they even related? I have no idea if they're actually even related. It's just because of the other Choreo. But that is everything. I will talk to you guys next episode when we reconvene for the free agency preview.